How's everybody doing? This here is Backwoods Billy coming to the beautiful Delmarva Eastern Shore. And I want to talk to you about a beer, the Minions Oak Barrel Stout, which will be changing labels from this logo right here with the oak root tree basically, and the oak barrel and a deer, to this, which is like a 40 style cartoon of a woman with a barrel over her, a little bit sexier, a little bit more of an attention grabber. So that's going to be their new label, and that was in Mid-Atlantic Brewing News sometime in 2016, which is this year. Anyway, this is a stout beer. It's an oak barrel stout, and this is the way a lot of people that would homebrew would probably make their stouts, meaning they're not actually put it in an oak barrel. You can either use oak chips, which is the most common. Secondarily, people use the oak block, which are bigger, thicker chunks, sometimes called chunks. Oak spirals. You can also get an oak barrel, different sizes, or you can get a Jack Daniels, whatever, get an actual oak barrel. But in essence, they just use the chips. There's another way where they use actual powder, which I would not recommend to get the flavor. This is their oak barrel stout. It has 6% alcohol by volume. It is a bourbon barrel stout, so you have the bourbon flavors. It's infused with vanilla. They actually put real vanilla beans in, and like you would dry hop a beer. In essence, there's several times you can dry hop a beer. More likely than not, they generally would dry hop it after the first week that it's fermented. Usually 5 to 7 days, you start putting additives into it, let it finish fermenting, and that infuses the flavor. This is the colder one. I want to give you that. And this, we actually ran out of freezer room, refrigerator freezer room, so I've got this in a cooler. One of the things I like about the bottles is they're the actual pop-top bottles. You have to actually use an opener. The problem with twist caps is they can let oxygen in, so the beer will degrade quicker. The idea of the brown bottle prevents oxygen from getting to it. Now we're going to pour this. You're going to see it's going to be a nice, deep, rich, dark color. And let me get to one thing real quick. The glass that I chose is an English-style pub glass. If you notice, there's a little bulb in the middle that allows a head to form. Now, you could use a brandy sniffer for this. You can use a traditional beer mug. That's all fine. There are reasons for this type of beer to have this thing. It's going to create a better head for it. Now we're going to do our pour. On a stout, you can start to actually get a little more head to it sooner instead of waiting to 2/3 of the way through, starting to get a little head to it. You see you get about a 3/4 inch head. It is a medium to light tan, fluffy head, about 3/4 inches. Nice sized bubbles. The aromas you're getting right off the bat is going to be bourbon, a little bit of oak, vanilla, and your roasted malts. You can just really pick up the roasted malts in this. Slightly fruity, I would assume that's a little bit from the yeast. But your main thing, that's very light. Your main thing that you're really picking up is you're going to be your bourbon and your oak and your roasted malts. Very smooth, clean finish, and I would say for a stout, it's on a lighter side. It's going to be a medium mouthfeel to it. You pick up the oakiness to it. You pick up the bourbon flavor. You pick up the vanilla. And you pick up the nice malts. You really don't pick up any hops to this. There is a hop finish to help bitter it, obviously, but this isn't a super sweet. You're going to have your English stouts that tend to finish sweeter. Your Irish tend to finish drier. Your American stouts tend to finish a little hoppier or have a bitter to the end. This is really a good stout. It's not a heavy mouthfeel like an oatmeal stout would be. Just very refreshing. Anybody hasn't tried a stout, I highly recommend you do. A lot of people are into IPAs, and that's fine. But try different beer varieties. You'd be surprised what you like. And like I said, this is their logo currently, and they're going to be switching to this logo coming in 2016 on here. And you'll notice this one had a lot of articles about the root beers that are out there. You see me do reviews. I actually have the Coney Island Best Stand, which I definitely would not recommend anybody get. Mission, which I don't believe is mentioned in here. I don't have Old Granddad. Yeah, so not your father's. Sorry, yeah, bourbon. Not your father's root beer. Different beast altogether, the stout. But try a stout, you might like it. Porters and stouts and really might like it. So a lot of people drink IPAs and they think that's the only craft beer. There's a lot of them. Dominion is actually local to the Delmarva area. And again, 6% alcohol by volume. You can see the color is deep, dark, rich. I would say more of a dark brown, almost black, not quite jet black.
Almost an espresso.
Espresso, really good thing. Nice lacing on the glass, nice espresso. I'd agree with that. Like a deep, dark, rich brown. People say amber. I don't see any amber to it. It's very, very dark. While some stouts are jet black. Again, I would highly recommend everybody pick you up a 6-pack of this today. They're not that bad. They're about $9 to $10, depending where you get them at. Per 6-pack works to be about $40 a case. And you might get it cheaper if you buy in bulk. And talk to your local liquor store about ordering it, or you can go online to Dominion Brewing Company to find out where it's distributed from and to who. Very, very good beer. Like I said, I have the other bottle because it was just a cleaner label than this one. But yeah, it's a Backwoods Billy. 2 thumbs up. Pick you up a 6-pack today.